Hello, and welcome to this thing. Good lord. Probably wondering, why am I starting a fourth game when I haven't finished any of the other ones? Mostly because the other ones are long. And yeah. Except Celestial Crossing. That one just pisses me off. I just don't like it. I don't know why. Oh well, let's jump straight into this. Right there. That's funny as hell, but no. We are not Mary Sue. There we go. Sparrow Rain. So now I have a choice. Oh god. I actually like that. Like blue. No one noticing a change in the color, because I barely do. Oh, I see it. Let's go in there. Pale as hell. I think paler. And we're going like this. Alright. Now we start the adventure of Sparrow Rain. Because I just like that name. Okay. It started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. Excuse me for a second, but this is weird. Okay, my smartness is 20. My strongness is 20. My cuteness is 5. My weirdness is 5. I'm guessing this is a type of magic. If I know anything about magic, don't fuck with the white mage. Black magic is hit and miss. Green is kinda cool. Blue, I don't know. And red is just fuck you in a bottle. Okay, stress is gonna be fun. I don't know what merits mean, and I only have $5. Fuck me. It all started about 3 years ago. I think I already read this. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me, I jumped so high I flew all the way over the hedge. How big is this hedge? At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they all convinced themselves that nothing within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves nothing unusual had happened. Then the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me the choice of my future. And now here I am, 16 and on my way to Iris Academy. An actual school for magic. Well, shit. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles away from my home in New Hampshire? Is there some place called Green Mountains in New Hampshire? Because I don't think there is. Or am I pronouncing that wrong? My parents drove me out here, but we already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school ground so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. I knew Dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go, and I didn't want my new classmates to see me for the first time looking like that. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he finally recognized that I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeah. Anyways, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all that I have to my name for the next 9 months. Apparently $5. Not many clothes because we'll be wearing school uniforms all the time, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decorations for my new room. And star, it's up ahead. The hell? The campus looks more like a polished boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. To be fair, my only point of reference is Hogwarts, and that was a goddamn castle. Pretty buildings, lots of trees, and wide open spaces. Summer is still lingering here. The leaves haven't yet started to turn. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. What the fuck am I wearing? Flower beds and arcs stretch out around me. So many doors and windows, and they all look the same. There are 3 residential halls for girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to Horse Hall, which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. Okay. Why is that in quotation? I forgot how I found this game. Did I look up lesbian games? Because I think I did. Shit. I don't know what I'm playing. I say this every time, but it's true. I don't know what I'm playing. The other 2 girls' halls are butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the snakes. I'm not sure who wanted to be a snake, but first of all, few snakes are awesome. Second of all, horses are... I don't mind horses. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure where Horse Hall is. Okay. I have a letter about freshman orientation. Where the hell did I put it? I looked down at my suitcase while I walked, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter to, when suddenly... You just ran into some crabby-looking guy. I bumped into somebody. Oops, sorry. An older man in school robes with no hall symbol on him, which means he's probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir. A new student, I see. And what might your name be? Had a lovely voice, dark and rich, with a refined British accent. Couldn't be too angry with me. I relaxed a little bit. Spare a rain, sir. I just got here and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off as I notice he no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging through a large book he was carrying. Miss Rain, was it? Wild seed. How unsurprising. The fuck is a wild seed? What? More than likely, it was a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given, and you will throw it all away. He scribbles something in the book and then slams it shut. 10 demerits. Not a promising start. Dude! I will... Oh my god. Pay more attention to your studies than you do where you're walking, Miss Rain, or you'll find yourself expelled from this academy before the new year. The snap of his wrist, he wisps his case around him and walks away. It looked like he digitized. Fuck off. I haven't even started my school yet, and already one of my teachers hate me. So that's what merits are. Looking around a bit, after a bit of looking around, I found the way into the girls' dormitory, located in my hall, and there was 9 doors. There are 9 doors in this hall, only one of which is labeled bathroom. If each bedroom have at least 2 girls in it, I hope there's a big bathroom. My own letter informed me that I would have 2 roommates, but it didn't tell me what their names or anything. I haven't even seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. Here it is, room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcase. Walk inside, I find a fairly ordinary looking bedroom. No skulls or dippy candles or blacklight posters on the walls. No incense or crystals anywhere. Unless they just haven't had time to unpack it. What the fuck do you think a witch is? Actually, thinking about all I know, I don't know nothing. That's pretty much all I know. A girl who had been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Hello? You're a horse. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Hi, I'm Sparrow. Are you my roommate? One of them. I'm Ellen. That's Virginia's bed, but she went out to talk to somebody. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Virginia. The state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia, the girl, is from. Wow. I tilted my head. You don't have much of a southern accent. It's not that far south, and my family wasn't from there. What about you? New Hampshire. Not too far from here. All those books yours? Yeah. This looks like a 2-person bedroom. Where the f am I sleeping? There aren't any computers here, so I brought my old encyclopedias. Ah, the Google before Google. And those textbooks for the classes I would be taking this year after my other school if I hadn't left. You must be a really good student. Not really. I probably won't even open them. I didn't know what I needed, and I didn't want to need something and not have it. Those books are everything I could find out about magic. The real kind. Now that I know it's real. Yeah, isn't this great? It's like we're gonna be witches, just like in the movies. Oh good, you're a wild seed too. Duff! Is that like Muggle-born? God damn it. What does wild seed mean? It means your parents weren't magic, so you're like a wildflower. Holy where did you come from? We have people disappearing and reappearing? This is Hogwarts in America, isn't it? She holds out her hand for me to shake. My family's all magical, so I always knew I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. Nice to meet you. She has a pretty strong grip. Punch her in the face and run. Sparrow. Pleasure to meet you. Is that a problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. Professor, shaggy black hair, big nose. Yeah, sort of bumped into him. Oh no. Now you'll be on Grabby's back. The fuck is this guy's name? Blacklist. Professor Grabgirl? The Professor Grabs Girls? No, that's his name. Professor Grappler. Oh, that poor motherfucker. He hates me. He hates everybody. Oh my god, he is Snape! God damn it! I've been making like freaking Hogwarts jokes this entire time, but this is pretty much Hogwarts in America. With 6 different dorms instead of 4. Good lord, this is Hogwarts in America. Goddamn. So it doesn't make much of a difference. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're born a witch or not. Not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby. He's a monster. William warned me about him. Who's William? My bigger brother. He's a senior. Donald's a friend. God damn, I feel sorry for that guy too. Like us, they're in Wolf Hall. Enough about boys. What sports do you play? What do you like? I like softball, but I'm better at volleyball. Good, strong arms. Me, I prefer soccer. What about you, Sparrow? I guess I'm mostly best at track. God damn it, I don't get to choose anything. Your legs, her arms, my fighting spirits, we're a total package. Go horses. I will kick you in the dick. Wait a minute. Never mind. Sorry. There are sport teams for wizards here? Not exactly. They're bounders, but that's not a real sport. There is a gym, and we can start our own sport teams if we want. Right, Sparrow? I guess. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, I'm rolling over you, aren't I? I'll let you unpack. Come on, Alan. I'll introduce you to my brothers. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna unpack. See you later. Don't forget, Sparrow, orientation is tomorrow, and you'll get to see old Gabby again. Go fuck yourself. Great, just what I want. Guess I better start unpacking things. Everything moves quickly here, and I don't intend to get left behind. Tomorrow, I start learning magic. Morning assembly. It's 9 a.m. on Monday morning, goddamn, and all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium, wearing capes and robes, just like me, but they're not completely like me. One boy has furry ears and a long fluffy tail, which I proceed to grab and pet because it's fluffy. One girl has glittering wings, which I have to run away from. Girl looks like a vampire. That means... Is that what it means to be born with? A born witch being something other than human? Virginian looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. Mumbling and shuffling the students drop off as somebody steps on the podium. Hello, my little flower buds. Okay. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but freeze and realize no one else is. Then Virginia, besides me, picks up the clapping. Loudly, soon the whole room is cheering. The witch holds up his hand and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Potsdam? Fuck it. And I will be one of your instructions in the way of magic. Call her now! She's the green magic teacher. For some of you, this is the beginning of an adventure as you never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you have been expecting all your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach using a Fuck. I will never pronounce that word, so I'm skipping it. System. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change, so transfigure. I got it. Green is the color of life and the world of plants and animals, called that. White magic affects the mind and spirit, and black magic contains with physical objects. Oh! So it's still healing, right? Your palette should contain at least a few dabbles of every magic color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's style that matters. You've all different strengths and different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus on your personal talents. Don't try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star, wherever it may lead you. Good lord! So this is essentially a school that lets you specialize in magic. Like if you want to be a green mage, just keep taking green magic classes. Cool. That's the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you'll make us proud. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a bit of my old school's guidance counselor, but she certainly seems nicer than Professor Graben. I wonder which class she teaches. Still calling it Green Mage. You have been divided into halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes. Each group claps as their name called. The horses louder than the others, or perhaps that's just me because I'm sitting with more of them. Boys, we have the daring wolves, the the elegant falcons and the endurant okay, we got wolves, falcons, and toads. Come on, man. At least make it. At least with the girls, you get horses, butterfly, and wolves. At least make it something. And snakes. Do we really need toads? Make it something. You could at least make it turtles or tortoise or something. Not sure what endurance means, but toads sound even worse than snakes. First of all, snakes are cool. Shh. I hope you all become good friends, and not just in each hall, and not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. Most importantly, I hope you get to know and trust your roommates, so that by the end of the year, you're able to work as a team for your final exams. And I know you're all looking for your exams, yes? That is bullshit. The audience perpetually groans. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set you periodical challenges in the school dungeons. The school has dungeons? Bitchin'! Grinding! Well, I know where to grind now. Bitchin'! Each task has many possible solutions. You'll need to make creative uses of the spells you have chosen to learn. So think ahead about what may be useful and how. Okay, are you all ready for magic? Open your diaries and you've been penciling in your schedule. Okay, I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each type of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym classes, which I always like. I can also schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out by my school. It wasn't until last year I got any choices at all. Wait, was that? I can't pronounce this. French or Spanish, physics, chemistry, or biology. Still, everyone here has the same number of classes, and they'll all started and end at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I choose whatever schedule I want here, what would happen if I never went to class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? I don't think so. What should I do this week? Okay. Green. Red. Blue. Okay, for the first week, I'm going to see what all these classes are. I just really want to figure out what green magic has in it, so that's the first one. Done. Green magic. Fucking called it! When I arrived at the classroom, I found Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seats. Today, you're going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. This is a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to a certain age. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tendings, it could last you for centuries. Slowly, carefully, you must encourage your subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient, will lose their thorns and twine around you. Rose vines. One of the students make a scoffing noise. If it can be healed, it can kill. What happens if you force something to grow the wrong way quickly? Why would you want to do that? Because you don't like the life in front of you. Well, then if that's your plan, I can look forward to working with you for a very long time. Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power. So you better get started. Success. Gain 2 green magic and 2 stress. Oh, shit. Red magic, bitches! Oh shit! Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Get to your seats, hurry up, no chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. You wouldn't really cut off a student's fingers. Dude! No! That's not what he meant! He meant that it's the frickin' green magic teacher told you. Red magic is forceful. I'm assuming it's battle magic. If you've got battle magic, it will cost you more than your fingers. I'm assuming that much. Good lord, I really like this game. Here, you'll begin learning the seductive art of red magic. I can't pronounce this, and control of energy. With this power, you may summon a breeze, light a fire, and call a distant object to hand. I say that is seductive, not because of its power itself, because simple minds prefer simple solutions. Blast your enemies with lightning, tear buildings apart with earthquake, let the world around you burn. Fall victims to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable as those capable of thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. He snaps his finger in the air. One inapt moment, and you'll lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you will only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the walls. He rubs his hands there and gives a nasty smile. Now for your lessons. Success! Gain 2 red magic and 2 stress. I'm probably not going to take red magic. Blue magic. Uh-oh, it's one of his... Goddamn. Mill about all you like. It is your own time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you in the next exam. A fury of robes as students scumble for their seats. Here you will learn about the subtle art of blue magic. At least some of you will. I thoroughly expect this subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change. That is, altering what is already there. Not creating, not destroying. This is commonly used in conjuring with other magical styles in order to perform alchemic transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, or cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without moving through interfering space. Okay, so green and blue I'm keeping. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluent. All things can be changed. Yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. One blue... Only one? Okay. I am definitely taking blue magic. Black magic. That's gonna be fun. I arrived in class feeling surprisingly apprehensive. Black magic? Will there be zombies? Good morning. Has everyone got a smoke or an apron? There'll be plenty in the back. Aprons? What are we gonna do with those? For those who are new to magic traditions, I will assure you that black magic has nothing to do with death or evil. There's no such thing as evil magic. There's only magic. Bad and good comes from how you choose to use it. Can we get this teacher at Hogwarts? Seriously, we need this teacher. Black is the color of weight, solidity, and permanent. Black magic is the magic of enhancing the physical form. All wands and things like that are created with black magic. Does that mean that cursed items are enchanted with black magic as well? This does mean, okay. That might be how people get the wrong idea. Sorry. A pale girl with dark hair raises her hand. Yes, Raven? Since you're enchanting matter and bones are matter, could you use black magic to animate a skeleton, right? That's an interesting question. You could certainly enchant a skeleton to hold a spell or react in some way. You could set the skull to chatter its jaw when anyone comes by, like an alarm. But to make something could walk around and act on its own, you'd need to bind the spirit to it. And that calls for another and that calls for another type of magic. You'll get to combine techniques later in the year. Now, one of the easiest ways to infuse magic into physical substance is to mix things together in liquids, potions, and that's what we'll be studying with. Always remember to wear a smoke. What the hell is that? Or an apron. Potion stains can ruin your uniform. Okay, so why is blue magic the only one I haven't gained 2 in? So weird. White magic. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry, I had to go fix some things. When I arrived in the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing at the chalkboard. So, Krabby Guy is red and blue. She is green, black, and white. Good morning, Starshines. That's a new one. You'll need to sit down before we can start, but take your time, relax, get comfortable. That's very important when working with this particular style of magic. Taking her at her word, I yawned, stretched before I settled in my seat. To some people, white is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. In some ways, you could think white magic is either one of these. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with all things that are normally hidden. There's one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. Don't do that. You will regret it. Subtext: do not f with spirits. Some of these. Now, shall we go on with the lesson? What sort of warning was that? Does she mean that it won't work, or that we will be expelled or arrested, or our brains will melt, or what? Maybe she'll tell us more later. Holy crap, she's really good at white magic. Really bad at blue magic. Okay, white, blue, and green are my evening. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room when I notice the door is already open. I peek through and gape at who I see inside. It's Ellen. She's folding some clothing, probably putting her laundry away. Wait a minute, that's Virginia's dresser. She's opening. Why is Ellen rambling around in our roommate's stuff? I haven't made a sound. She doesn't know I'm here yet. If you want to know something, why not just ask? Hey, what are you doing? Beep. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Just tidying up a bit. Yes, but isn't that Virginia's stuff? Yes. Why are you tidying up her things? Because she doesn't do it herself. She's making you be her maid? No. At this point, Virginia returns to our shared room via materialization. Hey guys, what's up? Why are you making poor Ellen into your slave? Huh? She's not. Just what's going on here? I shake my head. I think I'm obviously confused about something. She saw me putting away some of your clothes. Oh, that's what you've been doing. Sorry, I just hate messy rooms. It's my fault. I'm not good at picking up after myself. Mom always does it for me at home. Still, I didn't think it was too bad yet. I've only been here a week. I hate everything. I hate having things out of place. It makes me feel nervous. I don't know if I can make things perfect all the time. We have to live together for a year without driving each other crazy. Goddamn. How are we work this out? Ellen should teach Virginia. You said you didn't know if you could keep things clean, but that's partly because you don't know how. If Ellen teaches you how to clean a room properly and gives you reminders, I'm sure you can do it. I suppose. It's not a perfect compromise, but it's hard to reach a perfect agreement between 3 different people. I'm awakened early on a Saturday morning by a tap at the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What the hell is going on? I stumble out of bed and find 3 envelopes that have been pushed under the door of our room, each marked with our names. Hey, money's here. Each envelope contains $5, the weekly spending allowance for Iris Academy students. If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? Guess they don't trust us to spend it all at once. And then run out and complain. Well, it might teach people to plan ahead. This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy something really cool, you'll have to save up. But if you miss the important, you're missing the important part. It's Saturday. That means a trip to the mall. I didn't think you were a shopaholic. I'm not, but it's great to get out and look something other than school for a while, isn't it? Also, they have ice cream and penny candy and really big cinnamon cookies, and we get the idea. Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. What about studying? You have plenty of time for that during the week, right, Sparrow? I'm gonna study. Sorry, I don't want to go out today. We used to have this, but it's new to me. I'm still picking up the basics. If we prepare ourselves now, it should make the rest of the semester much easier. Oh, whatever. Next time, I guess. Sure. Study. Success. Gain 1 smart and 2 stress. I'm gonna have to deal with. Sunday morning, I sleep in. There aren't any school activities today that I know of, and I haven't made plans with anyone. So there's nothing else to do, which makes me realize I miss my family. I'm not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't any phones at the dorm, so I can't call home. Dad promised he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they're too busy on the first day, or the mail was slow. I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. No phones, no computers, no television. Doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on days like today, it leaves me feeling restless. I think I'll go outside. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something, rather than keep walking and risk another collision. While the flowers and paved walkways are nice, I'm really looking for something a little bit more open. We have a park. I follow the paths away from the main buildings towards grassy fields. We could play games out here if we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia is serious about starting a sports team. Hey, I think I'll see her out. Hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurry to catch up. Mostly girls again this year, isn't it? Yeah, both my roommates are. Pause missed that. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen? Could be a problem, eventually. Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? Maybe. Well, maybe some more of us should drop out. The other way would be more fun. Maybe for you it would. The winged girl laughs. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what's discussing, and I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'll only come up with crazy stuff. I'm just gonna go walk away. Dorm. At the end of the week, I'm getting a chance to organize my thoughts and my belongings, as well as review the spells I've learned so far. Inventory. Jack Note. Diary. Green. Green magic. Oh, cool. So, that's kind of cool. Next week. Okay, so, listen. Once again, we're called to the gymnasium first thing in the morning. Only this time there are even more